Vanish.
Hey, what's happening to you guys? Piranha and welcome back to another video. So we just finished the Super Smash Bros. Final Nintendo Direct, and you know, honestly, I'm super happy that the leak ended up being fake, because I was super surprised by everything that was shown. There was so much information, so much new stuff, but I'm not gonna give you guys a super analysis of every single thing that was shown at the Super Smash Bros. Direct. What I'm going to be doing is just talking about the things that kind of interest me as a Smash fan, and essentially as me as a person. So let's get started. Let's talk about the characters. So what's again? Ken was revealed. Ken, Incineroar, and Piranha Plant. 3 characters, brand new characters revealed for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Honestly, when I saw Ken show up, on the stage, bro, I was like, oh my god, like, are the leaks really true? Are we about to see Shadow the Hedgehog pull up? But no, it didn't happen. It honestly didn't happen. I was disappointed, but it is what it is. So we got Ken, and then when Incineroar showed up, yo, he was looking extremely powerful, bro. I never really liked the final evolution of that Pokemon, but I guess seeing him in a Smash format kind of made him look pretty cool. His moveset was looking pretty powerful. He had a lot of, tons in his specials. I don't know, he was looking pretty powerful. And then lastly, we got Piranha Plant. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, I was kind of pissed off that they chose this character out of so many other characters to choose from. But, like, listen, if you can tell me 2 people from the entire world who wanted Piranha Plant as a playable character, let me know in the comment section below. Put their Twitter account, put their YouTube channel, I don't care. I want to see someone actually say to themselves, I wanted Piranha Plant to be added into the game. But anyways, that's besides the point. They showed a bunch of, obviously, they talked a lot about the spirit mode as well, which I thought was very, very interesting. This new concept of using all these other well-known characters as spirits. In a sense, they weren't added in the game, but they do have some importance in the game itself. So I thought that was actually pretty cool in itself. But aside from all of that, they really did talk about, there was a bunch of talk about the online mode, how there's an elite mode as well. So if you get up enough, what do they call it again? Enough points, you'll get to enter into a special mode for only high class people. So that looks pretty cool. But out of everything that they announced, I think the biggest thing, which I was really happy for that it came back, was an actual story mode. So near the end of the direct presentation, we saw Sakurai say that we have one more announcement, and I was like, oh shit, is this going to be another new character? Are we still have a chance for Shadow the Hedgehog to make his appearance? But it ended up being a new story mode. But what made me even more happier, I guess, is the fact that they are being voiced. We saw most of the characters talking, strategizing, dividing. Oh my god, but I was so fucking hyped. I was like, yes, this is what I wanted. The characters to actually talk and interact with each other. So apparently, I think Master Hand is no longer the main threat. There was some weird angelic looking creature in the back scene doing all this manipulation. And so as we watched the characters talk, a huge amount of beams came out of everyone. Everyone was being wiped out. This was on some Thanos snap his finger type of shit. Like this thing was wiping out everybody, and the only one that survived was Kirby, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't know if this was some kind of nod to a different game, maybe Dreamland. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but it was pretty cool. We also got the vocal for that theme song that we've been hearing for such a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of heat. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not really my type of music, but I will appreciate that they actually went out of the way to give us a vocal for this thing. So There is a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about as well, but these are just the main highlights for me. Like, they added in 3 new characters, one of which I didn't really care too much about. New story mode, yo, this is what I'm going to be spending most of my time in, just doing all that. They took away trophies, like I said before. Well, actually, I didn't say that they took away trophies. I mentioned spirit mode, but they replaced trophies with spirit mode, and you know, like, trophies were cool. It's fun to collect stuff, but I feel like maybe this was the better approach to them, and he did say that it took them a lot of time to create the trophies. I mean, I can see it, creating 3D models of characters that probably won't be playable. It kind of seems like it is what it is, but I don't know. I mean, this is it. This is the final roster. Like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? We still got 5 more characters coming in as DLC, but the one thing that I really liked about Sakurai is that he mentioned it himself. He said that there's going to be a Fighter's Pass, but please don't purchase the Fighter Pass unless you trust our work. He himself said it, so he's not encouraging people to buy it. He's just saying that he understands that it's important for people to see what they're purchasing before they buy it, which makes perfect sense. You know, you're not gonna be buying something if you don't know what it is. But he also said that, you know, if you trust us, if you trust what we make, then please do go ahead and get the Fighter's Pass. And the Fighter's Pass, I think, comes, like, each item comes with 1 character, 1 stage, and a multitude of music, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, this is it, the final direct. Let me know what you guys think. Is this really what you wanted? Are these the characters that you wanted to see? Incineroar was the surprise out of everything. I don't think I saw anyone hint at the fact that Incineroar might actually be a playable character. But it is what it is, you know. This is what I mean when leaks can really ruin something. Because when I saw Ken, I'm gonna be real. When I saw Ken, I was like, okay, I know what's coming next. After Ken, you'll see Shadow pop up, and after Shadow, you'll see Isaac pop up. Actually, you know what? The leak isn't actually all debunked, because the characters that were mentioned did show up, most of it. Isaac showed up as a trophy. We saw Shadow show up as a trophy, but he had a new animation for his Chaos Control, which I thought was pretty cool. Who else showed up? We saw a bunch of other characters show up as trophies, but it is what it is. Now let me see if I can remember some of the online aspect, because I do want to touch on it, because they did mention some pretty cool stuff. Like, for instance, they took away glory mode and for fun, and instead allowed you to set your own settings for online. So if you want to be someone who does one-on-one with no items and hazard stage turned off, and you know, all that stuff, you can select that before going into a fight, so that way you'll always be paired up with people who play in those same settings. I think, for me, I don't know how I feel about that personally, because when you really think about it, you know, it could divide the online community. So if you have a very specific settings set up for your, you know, playstyle, there's a good chance you may be waiting for a very long time before you find someone to play. So for me personally, I mean, I might keep mine on default, so I'll play whatever the other person has to offer. But if I really feel like just play 1v1, I'll just pop in 1v1 real quick. Now, earlier on, I did mention that they had this system where you had to gather up points, and I think it's called Global Power, Global Smash Power, or something like that. Global GSP, yeah, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Global Smash Powers. And essentially, as you rank up those global Smash Powers, so think of them as power levels in Dragon Ball, if you raise your power level high enough, you are allowed to participate in a very elite Smash mode, where only the best of the best are gonna be duking it out, and even the developers are gonna be monitoring that specific game mode. So, you know, if you wanna prove that you are the best of the best when it comes to Smash, this is your chance. This is how you do it. So I'm very interested. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to get to that, you know, game mode myself. I think it's called Epic something. I can't remember, but it's gonna be interesting. I'll try it out and all that good stuff. So that's it. That's the other aspect that was interesting me as well. Yeah, we got a ton of information. I'm sure people are gonna be analyzing it to the to the end, but I just want to give you guys my thoughts and opinion on it. And yeah, I mean, overall, like, I got what I wanted. Well, I didn't get Shadow, but I got a story mode, so I think that's a massive win for me personally, because that's what made me so interested in Smash in general, because we know Smash is the ultimate gaming crossover, but you know, if the characters aren't interacting with each other, it's not really a crossover when you think about it. It is, but it isn't, if you know what I'm saying. So having them, first of all, having dialogues, that's massive key. Dialogues, cutscenes. Yo, we saw, I think we're not gonna be seeing the cutscene that we saw in that direct. In, like, what I mean by that is we're not gonna be seeing a consistent amount of cutscene in that level of quality. I think there might be a cutscene at the beginning, maybe a cutscene in the middle if you get into the halfway point of the story, and then a cutscene like that near the end of the story. But in between you'll have in-game cutscenes, which I think was gonna be pretty cool, having characters like Peach, Shulk, Sonic, Mario does talk actually, Link doesn't really talk, you know, Kirby, things, characters that can and can't talk, interacting with each other. It's gonna be insane, bro. I am hyped, super hyped. Now they did mention that when it comes to the online, I keep jumping back and forth. I do apologize for that, but they went back to the online and they mentioned that, you know, they'll try to pair you up with the closest person to your vicinity. So, you know, they're saying that, you know, if you're trying to play with someone in the like, let's say for example I'm in Europe and I wanna play with someone in North America, there's a good chance I might not play with them as often. I'll be paired up with people within my own vicinity, which makes sense because you want the best connectivity possible. And they did say that if you want the absolute best experience possible, you have to buy an internet cable. Now let's be real here, a majority of people are not going to do that personally, because most people are just casual, with the small percentage of them being elite gamers. Me personally, I want to play the game to the best of my abilities, but I'm not going out on my way to buy a Nintendo adapter for an internet cable. I'm not gonna do it, I'm sorry. You may hate me for it, but I just want to be able to pull out my Nintendo Switch, sit down on my comfy couch and just play it for like 2 hours or something and then put it back. That's really me. So yeah, please let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this final Nintendo Direct. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the 5 DLC characters are going to be. I'm hoping that maybe Sakurai will give us the option to choose those 5 characters, like how he did with the previous game. There was a Smash poll and we got to vote for the characters that we wanted. If he can do that as well with the 5 DLC characters, because it would be the ultimate way to really make everyone happy, because we can just vote for the characters and pay for them. If we all want Sora, we can just vote for Sora, pay $5.99 and we get Sora in our game. Unfortunately we can't vote for Rex because he's now a Mii fighter outfit, but whatever. And who else? If we want Spyro and, you know, Crash, we can vote for them. Now people, let's be real, Goku will never be in Super Smash. Let's just be real. I want him to be in Super Smash, but let's just be real. I mean, if Sakurai wills it, it could happen. Let's keep this in mind. Sakurai is the almighty one. If he says he wants this in his game, it's going to be in the game. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How hyped are you for Super Smash Bros? I'm super hyped. I'm literally just waiting for the pre-order to open up because I have trust in Sakurai. So I'm gonna probably pick up Super Smash with the Fighters Pass because, you know, I have faith in Sakurai. I don't think he's gonna screw us over. Hopefully. I mean, he did screw us over with that Piranha plant. I mean, come the fuck on. Who wanted that plant? Come on, we all hated that thing. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm Paris and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.